Okay. Good morning. Wow, Maron Nami with this shit. I can't stand these delays. Hold on a minute. Are we live? Hello there, everybody. Nice to see you. Don McHugh. Who do we got here? Let's see what we got here. Hold on a minute. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Now, we are good. We are live. Man, these delays, they suck. They suck. Some of your introductories, you don't get them. Hello there. Some of the introductories, you don't get them. All right. So today we're going to talk about that look, the look of love, that just one look when you hook up, when your eyes meet, and it just feels right, or maybe it doesn't feel right. Here we go. Just one look, and I feel so hard, hard in love with you. Oh, oh, I found out how good it feels. Hello, guys. Good morning, everybody. Let me put the right glasses on. Hello, Gianni. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining me this morning. Your presence is a present. Salute to each and every one of you guys. How's everybody doing today? A little coffee. Change my camera around a little bit. Things are a little different in the YouTube studio. Just one look. Just one look. You make that connection from across the room, or maybe at the Zapala stand, or the sausage and pepper stand, or by the Ferris wheel, or on the beach, or at a party, or at a club. You make the eyes connect. Boom! Fucking starburst. Bang! Holy shit, she's the one. I must have her. He's the one. Look at him with them Gucci shoes. Whoa, I gotta have him. Well, sometimes it ain't that way. Sometimes those eyes connect, but the heart doesn't. They don't. And then the man becomes obsessed. He's gotta have that girl. But he ain't getting that girl. Or she ain't getting that guy. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. You get that vibe, you get that feeling, but guess what? Bada boom. Unfortunately, it's going one way. But the best thing to do is to be honest about it. When the girl says to the guy, "You got that vibe?" You got to say yes. Or you got Fancy Nancy, what's going on? You come in 5 minutes late, you miss half the show. You understand 5 minutes the show? Who's that? DARPA? But sometimes you make that connection, you make that hit. But sometimes it's so. I gotta have him now. Like I need part of that. Well, if you came in early, you would know I spoke about the ticker. Be punctual. When it's 1 o'clock, Fancy Nancy, it's 1 o'clock. Keep that in your brain. We spoke about this. Anyway, so what do? You work on it. You try. I know. If it wasn't there, it wasn't there. But the guy is so obsessed with the woman, and you can understand it. They made that connection. Something happened. Something hit, but wasn't there for her. So what does the guy do? Does he keep trying? Does he message her? Can you email me? I want to talk to you. Ba 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 ba. What? Can you text me? Can I call you? Can I have your number? Then you start going back and forth. Did you feel the vibe? No. Just be honest. Why can't people just be honest? I know, Nancy, you were here. Why can't people, DARPA? You know, Stephen, why can't people just say what it is? I'm not interested. We spoke about this before. If a woman says I'm married or I have a boyfriend, you could be a douchebag and work on that because she just became a goalie. If you want to work on that, you're going to get through the goal because she's not saying she's not interested in you. She's saying that she's just saying that she's married. Just be honest. I'm not feeling the vibe. What's wrong with people? But the guys are persistent. Guys are fucking animals and they're persistent. If you ain't feeling it right and you got to work hard, it ain't going to work. But sometimes that connection, just one look and you're good. Sometimes you're good. You go right with it. You're good. Sometimes it happens. No, you don't say I'm married or I have a boyfriend, which means you might be interested if you didn't, which means you just became a goalie. We spoke about this, Don. We spoke about this. Who knows? That's the world. But the eyes do connect, and sometimes you do have that love at first sight. Many, many, many do have it, and they just go with it. They get that connection, and they go right with it, which can be a nice thing. Which can be a nice thing when you both feel the vibe. There's something good about it, There's something good about it. I think it could go either way. It can go either way. Then you got to start with your pickup lines because now you got to bring your A game. I'm married, not interested. No. Don, stop it. When's the last time a girl tried to pick you up? What line did you use? Hello, Damien. Good morning. Nice to see you. Stay cool out there, cuz. Stay cool out there. Stay cool. It's a hot one. I love it. Because I'll be in the pool all day. Or I'll be working from the pool in the afternoon. But other than that, if I didn't have a pool, I would not be happy right now. God bless Thomas T's Mother's Day. Thank you. Oh, you approved my color today. Well, thank you, sir. Salute to you, Mr. Edwin Jimenez. Pickup lines turn you off. They try all that bullshit, Fancy Nancy. It's like, well, you can't be too blunt and speak, but what's going on? You want to hang out? Just like that, right, Nancy? You either want to hang out or you don't. There's none of this bullshit. Your eyes are bluer than the sky. Yeah. This, that, the other thing. All these pickup lines. It's stupid. You don't need a pickup line. You got to just be you. Be you. Hey, you want to grab a cup of coffee? You feel that vibe or you don't feel that vibe? We ain't got time here. We're here for a good time. Not going to work on this now. Let's work on this now. Let me work on trying to get this girl. What are you doing? It's either there or it isn't. Move along. I mean, Nancy, no? Now, I don't want to say DTF. That's a little extreme. You can't go with that. You know what I mean? That's a little off. You can't say DTF. Are you DTF? You can't do that. But you could kind of say, you want to grab a cup of coffee or get a glass of wine? That's it. Let's talk over a glass of wine. Your eyes are bluer than the sky. What's the one? They stole your eyes because it's just, I don't know. Yeah, Damien, I was talking about that yesterday. A line of Coke. Yeah. I was with a girl, right? She rolls up a 20. I was at a house full of people partying. So she rolls up a 20 and she says, let's party. I said, what? She said, let's party. She brought the Coke, Damien. She had the Coke on the table. The lines were there. She rolls up a 20. She says, here, let's party. Hello, Carmela. I said, no, I don't party. I don't need that shit. I'm like, you just embarrassed me. You just embarrassed me. I feel a little off. I knew her anyway, outside of snorting Coke and banging all night. I knew her other than that. But I said, I'm not going to say her name. I said, it's not my thing. I don't think. What are you making me uncomfortable? I'm going to be with your brother in 5 hours. No. But never did Coke, Gianni. Nope. You think I'm going to say that shit on here with my son watching this? You nut. We're not that open here. He knows I'm a convict, but I'm not getting into the ever do coke. Mm-mm. I watch Baywatch. That's a little extreme. I wouldn't go that far. I would not go that far. She was a classy chick, yeah. Let's party. Haha, usually they are the ones they don't have the but she had it. She had it. She had the coca. Listen, the eyes connected. She had plans for the night. The eyes connected. And she she wanted to have a night, so to speak. Whatever. Women can it's not just men trying to have a night. Well, some men, right? Let me put my chapstick on. So the eyes connected. We were at the club first, right? So the eyes connected. We were at a club called the Surf Club. Used to be in down the shore, down the Jersey Shore, a place called the Surf Club. We were in the Surf Club. We were hanging out, whole bunch of us dancing, and my eyes connecting with this girl that I knew. I knew her from I know her from the neighborhood, right? So the eyes connected, and we got back to the house, and everybody was hanging out. And when she rolled that up, man, she had the coke. I was ready to. I was ready, Stephen, but I wasn't ready for that. I was ready for a good night, but I wasn't ready for that. So I didn't do the sugar. She did the sugar. That was her decision. I didn't criticize for this. No, not a turn off at all. Just not my. I just wasn't going to do it. I was drinking. I was doing shots, having a good time. The point is this: the eyes connected at the club. Todd Father, do you understand? Johnny, the eyes connected at the club. Nancy, you get it? We were hanging out at the surf club, having a good time. Ba ba ba. I didn't expect it. That's my point. The eyes connected. Evidently, we had a lustful connection. No love. We weren't looking to date. There was none of that. Just happened to click, bang. Well, that's for later. The eyes connected. We're hanging out. I'm like, oh, I never looked at you like that before. She said, what? I said, I never looked at you like this before. She's like, oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. She's like, go ahead. Let's catch up later. I said, all right. I'll talk to you later. I was honest, though. I'm like, I never connected with our eyes, never connected like that, girl. And I know you for 15 years. I don't know. We just sometimes you make that eye contact, Nancy. Two people make eye contact. Some people connect in different ways. Some people that just give a regal hello and they move along, right? Some people just give a hello, hi, how what? But then sometimes the eyes connect and you're like, well, I gotta have him, or I gotta have her. Sometimes it's just lust. Sometimes it's deeper than that. Sometimes you could just go home after those eyes connect and just try to reach out to that individual and have a relationship. Hello, Truck. Top Father's making lunches. Well, anyway, I know the girl 15 years. So the eye connection was made, but not as love. We weren't looking to date. There was an agenda for the evening based on our eye contact. That's it. The eye contact made. I said, I never looked at you like this before. It's like electric right now. She's like, yeah, that's good. We're gonna have a good night. It's okay. All right. All right. So I go back to the house. She puts the sugar on the table, rolls up a 20. I said, you're gonna waste a double sawbuck on this in my brain. I'm saying we're using a double sawbuck to snort coke. And I didn't do the coke. She was a lot of people were doing it. Chose not to. I was drinking though. I was good. My car was parked outside. My house was only a few blocks away from hers. And fast forward, the eyes connected. She did what she did. I did what I did. Fast forward to the next morning. I go outside. Sun is rising. I'm the man doing the walk of shame. We call it when the broads walk out, it's the walk of shame. We call it the walk of shame. The next morning, the girl walks out all disheveled, one shoe on, missing a sock, right? One earring, banana clip holding her hair up. She just had the night of her life, right? Right. Oh my God, this is great, Don. So the night goes well. We have a wonderful night. I didn't do the sugar. She did the sugar. I did what I did. I go outside the next morning, sun's rising. We had rain. We had rain that night. I was in such a stupor, so obsessed. We had a great night. Me, the Mama Luke, never put the top on my Corvette. I had a Corvette at that time. My car was flooded with water, fucking saturated. Seats soggy, a mess. Carpet wet. The whole car was soaked. The top was off. I said, well, was this night worth totaling a Corvette? I don't know. But anyway, I left it. It was so. Imagine if I did the coke, I would have been partying for 2 days. Forget about it. Mama Loguera. Me. Yeah, I'm the Mama Loguera. Anyway, we had a good night. We had a good night. And I left the top off the car like a Mama Loguera. And my Corvette got flooded. Saturated. So for the whole day, I parked my car in front of a place called the Surf Club. Joey let me park my car there. And I let the sun hit the car all day. Thank God it dried out. But anyway, the point is this: the eyes connected. The eyes connected. We had a connection. No, I just let it dry out, Carmela. Yeah. Well, Chris Rock, the whole story is about the eyes connecting. You know, the eyes connect, and you either have a connection or you do not. Oh yes, Stephen. I'm not interested in any drugs like that. No. Yep. Yep. There you go. It just starts raining, and then you're done. Oh, it dried out nicely. It dried out nicely. Yes, it did. Thank God. And I sold it. Yeah, Patty, those were the best. Why not? Fuck it. Partying like a rock star. Gonna have many of those, Patty. That's the scene. That's the club scene. That's the bar scene. Sure. Why? I'm not embarrassed to say that. I'm not a pig. I'm a regular guy. She had those women also had one night stands, right? Oh, she was a mess. Hair all over the place. Forget about it. It's a disaster. No, I mean the walk of shame girls, the walk of shame girls. But it's okay. Is there anything wrong with having a one night stand? I mean, what's wrong with it? Your eyes connect. Booty call. Were fun? What do you mean were? What does that mean? Were? Well, there's a little. Is it a one night stand if you know her? Susanna, I don't know how to answer that. Patty, is it a one night stand if you know her? A one night stand is not a disrespectful thing. Yeah, was at her house, truck. A one night stand, do you look at that as a bad thing, guys? Do people look at a one night stand as a bad thing? What do you think? Well, I wasn't, I didn't want to do that. We were good there. Furbo, hello. I mean, do you look at a one night stand as a bad thing? I mean, is there anything wrong with that? Serious. I'm cool. That's a question for the group here. What's wrong with it? Nothing wrong with it. Grown ass people having a good time. Of course, you never did. Nah, absolutely, Patty. No way. You feel violated. Nothing wrong with a one night stand. Two consulting adults. Done. Yeah. It's a great thing. Oh my God, it's a great thing. The problem is some people get obsessed after one night. So, Fancy Nancy, even if you know the individual, it doesn't make a difference. Two adults making a decision, a conscious decision. Remember, in this case, the girl pulled out the sugar. I didn't pull out the sugar. She had the vibe at the club, right? Yep. Patty, I got some. Yeah. Eh, look. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Fuck all of that other bullshit. You want to bang it out? Let's bang it. I mean, what are you gonna do? No, Carmela. No, what? What do you think? Nothing wrong with that until they put money on the table before they leave. Well, Tammy, that could be a little interesting. Listen, but I saw her the next night. I saw her at the beach. It's no problem. It's no problem. What's the problem? No. Gianni, I don't know. Anyway, that's one of many situations where the eyes connect. Then there's times the eyes connect and there's nothing. It's just how you doing. Eyes connect all day and night. Eyes connect all the time. I connect eyes all day in meetings and different things, and I could just move along. Now, you might say to yourself, you look at this guy and you might say to yourself, or guy, look at the girl and say to yourself, self, wow, that's a good one. But move along. That's it. But then sometimes those eyes connected. Bang, you're fucking struck. Done. Yes. Three girls from Paris. Uh-huh. There you go, Truck. Truck. No problem as long as you're not hurting anyone. There is no hurting anyone. It's fun. It's fun. There you go, Marinella. Yes. Good. Yeah. What do you do if you think you're out of your league? What do you do if you think you're out of your league? I can't answer that because I don't know. Out of your league. I don't know. I don't think anybody will be out of my league, but I don't know. That's it. That's an interesting one. That's what I know. I can't answer it, Gianni. That's what I was thinking. Out of your league, what? You got to. All right, we're not going to get into the whole process, okay? We're not getting into the nuts and bolts. Oh my God, Nancy, relax now. Patty says just go with it anyway. Now listen, guys, we're going back to the eyes connecting. Under our league, some are very unique. Hello, Lucina. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in. God bless you this morning. So, I don't know. That was it. The eyes connect. And you have a little something. Yeah. I watch you both. Nancy is here to get her gift tips. Nancy. Oh my God, Carmela. You guys are great. So, but basically, we're going back to the eyes connecting. Just one look, and I fell so hard in love with you. Wow. Good for you, truck. Mod on. Mod on. Now you could fall for this individual, and that's okay too. Some people say, oh, she did it on the first night. She had a one night stand. How can you go with a girl like that? Well, grow up. So what? So did you filthy animal. Right? Some people say you banged it out with her on the first night. She's no good. Oh, stop. Get off it. She's not a good girl. Get the fuck off it. The Belleville women, well, they'll slap the shit out of you, Furbo. They're a little different. Yeah. But, the ones that say, she's a filthy hooer. She did it on the first night. No, that's stupid. That is so stupid. I never heard such a stupid thing ever. So what? People got needs. Who cares? Who cares? If you like that, look at Pretty Woman. That's a good example. Pretty Woman, the movie, is a great example. Look what happened in look at come on. A filthy hooer, and he fell for her. He was for her. Yes. So that was just a topic a little bit. When the eyes connect, it's not all about sex and a one night stand. Your filthy minds went to a one night stand. That was not my doing. That was Patty Daly just putting it all out there, taking over the show. It's the Patty Daly Show today, guys. It's the Patty Daly Show. She brought up this conversation. I just brought up the eyes connect. So, Patty, I got to laugh with you. You got to understand, Patty's very blunt. She says it, boom, just like it is. This is what's on my mind, Stiggs. Here's what's coming out. Well, she calls me Thomas. Here's what's on my mind, Thomas. Boom. She comes right out with the one night stand. I'm talking about eyes connecting very innocently. Maybe there's lust, maybe there's love, maybe there's nothing, maybe there's friendship. And Patty comes out with, well, one night stands aren't so bad. And I'm like, what did you just do? You just changed the whole show. And I love it because I'm here for you. It depends where you meet them. The eyes connect and then the organs connect. Possibly, Gianni. Sometimes the whole point of this is sometimes that guy gets a mixed signal or he's totally obsessed with that girl he made eye contact with. Not just him, her too. She might be also. You don't sugarcoat. That's one thing for sure, Patty. From day one, you're like, put the ice scraper in the... Oh, well, no. What'd you say about keep the ice scraper out of the car? That's what you said. 16 in the house. Beautiful. Oh, man. Stephen, I look for about 15 at the most for coffee. Who's up at 6:45 in the morning? Yep. Edwin, that's happened too. How about when the eyes meet to her husband or boyfriend? Well, listen, Edwin. Sometimes you're at the place. Paisano and cigar. Sometimes you're at the place. She's with somebody. Or you're with somebody. Or he's with somebody. And the eyes still connect. Now you're battling a demon. Your eyes are not supposed to connect, right, Edwin? I only have eyes for you. That's the song, right? I only have eyes for you. But sometimes, you better believe it, even the most happily married woman or man catches an eye. And there's a song, You Don't Want to Catch Feels. You guys might not know that song. The geriatrics might not know that song. There's a song called Feels. Now, sometimes you catch feels. That's the nature of attraction. It's the human body. It's the human mind, the human heart, and the human soul. By nature, man is not supposed to be with only one. By nature. By discipline, we are. But by nature, man is not supposed to be with only one. It's not natural. But we do it because it's the right thing to do. But it is not natural. You can't debate me on that, Furbo. I'm telling you just like it is, Gianni. It's not natural for a man to be with one woman. It's just not natural, but it's right. And the whole thing in life is to have self-control, abstain, and be a gentleman. But don't tell me that you don't see that hot broad or that girl don't see that, that guy, that good-looking guy walking by. Look. If Michael Madsen was a handsome young man, right? John Travolta was a handsome young man. Her eyes are going to go to that. That's a fact. There is nothing to debate about that. It's like a thunderbolt. It can happen anytime. But Patty Daly, we have self-control or we don't. Very, can go either way. By nature, we are made to have multiple, and we also have the capability to reproduce our entire lives. Exactly, Gianni, but we abstain. We abstain. We act right. But the eyes do connect. Even the most happy married man or woman can catch a feel, but you got to get away from there. You got to change gears, right? You got to get you got to get out of that situation. Go to YouTube, search Tommy Stiggs, and watch one of my crazy videos. Yeah, Patty, right? If Patty speaks really, Patty. That's not the medicine. The medicine has worn off. Will the real Patricia Daly please stand up? She has entered the room. Patty's unhinged this morning. Oh boy. But it's real. Well, Edwin, but it's a real thing. And there was guys in that neighborhood banging it out with girls that they should not have, Edwin. Not everybody went to the cemetery. There was definitely guys back then banging it out with women that they shouldn't have done. That's 100%, Edwin. It's 100%. We know this for a fact. Right? And some of the women too. Ma disgraziata animale. They were doing it too. It's not just a man. There's a woman for the man. But anyway, the bottom line is this. In that situation, it's self-control. It's self-control. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. How many times I go next door to happy hour? I go across the street. I'm on the stoop. I see this one. I see that one. I see the other one. I see girls I've been with. I see girls that I hung out with. You know, but you got to have self control. You got to have a little self control. But you could see when they get like, ugh. Now you turn to the creepy. Now you turn into a creep. Stiggs, do we think Paul Varga slept with Henry's wife? Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Edwin, I get it. I understand that, but it's not true. Some of those guys were animal. But by nature, we really are not supposed to be with one. We choose to be with one. You're fighting nature. And that's the self-control of a man. It also takes self-control of a man not to gawk over a woman. You can't gawk over a woman. Now it's internet gawking. Now Carmela says hello to me. Oh my God. She hit my like button. What? You're fucking twisted. And then they go to the inbox. Oh, I saw you at the club last night. I didn't realize you hang out with such and such. You creepy. You creep. You're a creep. Hello, Nina. So I look forward to going out in Belleville with them. Well, me, you, Teresa Murphy. I'll be in Belleville when Mo comes to town. We're doing the pizza thing again with Anthony. And we're going to a couple of bars in Belleville. Michael's Roscommon. So we're going to be in the neighborhood. The weirdos that have to run off people off your show. Run people off my show. What are you going to do? Self-control, Carmela. So now you take the eye connection and bring it to the internets. What happened? What happened? You get a like over here. A pretty girl comes in and says hello to you, and you're like, "What the fuck?" They start to get the pretzel nugget starts to tingle, right? Yeah, we're going to Calendra's again. Yes, with Mo. Yes. We're doing it the same thing. Yep, we're doing the same thing. So we're gonna taste some wines. We're gonna taste some wines again with Jack, my friend Jack. We're gonna have a little beats. Hopefully, his mother Anna is there, and we'll have a nice. Mo's coming to town in September soon, so yeah, we're going to the Calandras. Look at you, Gianni remembers, man. The eyes say it all as long as you know how to read them. But sometimes you don't, Don, and sometimes a guy gets obsessed with a woman, just like some attention on the internets. They get freaky. They get fucking freaky. They turn into an animale, you know? So, yeah. So that was it for today, guys. That was my show. That was my topic. The eyes connect. We get mixed signals. this, that, and the other thing. It can be a very interesting thing. People that are working outside, Dindu, be safe out there. Dindu's working outside today. So hopefully he's all right. That's a tough one today. We were messing with him this morning. He had the Gilligan's hat on. Anthony was talking about being in traffic. He was in traffic on Route 80. He does not know yet when he gets down here, a block from where he works, somebody jumped from 23 stories. So they got crime scene tape down where he works, a block from where he works. So he might even have traffic down here. So somebody jumped 23 stories this morning, I believe. Yes, Tindu, be careful out there if you're watching. If you're watching, Tindu, I don't know if Tindu's coming back into any shows. He said he's only going to one show, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we had a jumper last night. Wait, Tindu said he's only going to MREs, but this morning, what? Tindu, where are you, Tindu? What's this bullshit? Edwin, we talk real stuff. You know, Edwin. So Tindu's out there. Be careful, please, Tindu. We need you around, and you're obligated contractually to come on at 2:30, Tindu, if you're hearing this, which I hope you're not, because you need to be paying attention. Yeah, we had fun yesterday on Tindu's show. He's like, Stiggs, what the fangool are you talking about? And this user and this and that. I said, did you listen to my whole show? Tindu, did you watch the whole? No, I'm digging ditches. I said, well, you got to listen to the whole show before you run off on a tangent. Is that the word? Help me, please. Tangent. I said, Tindu, you gotta watch the whole show. You can't just take a piece and Tindu took one line from my show and lost his mind yesterday. It was hysterical. Can't with him. Carmela, no? How funny was that? We had a good time yesterday. We will be together until the end. Tindu, thumbs up on that. We're going to be together until the end. We started this thing together, and we're going to end this thing together. Look at him. We had a fun yesterday. Oh, he's like, he listened to me for 3 seconds. He went back to digging a ditch, and then he did a show about it. Oh my God, I was cracking up. I'm like, here he goes. Let's let him, Todd Father. Let's let him work through this. Driftwood. Let's let Driftwood. Let him get through this. We didn't really. Todd Father picked it perfect. He was hangry. Tindu was just hangry yesterday. But we're good. There will never be an issue with me and Tindu. It'll never happen. Because we started this thing together 2 years ago. And we had a nice conversation yesterday after the show. Everybody does what everybody likes to do. He may go to a show that I don't approve of or want to entertain. And he says to me, you go wherever you got to go, Stiggs. We end up here. We end up back over here together. Do whatever you want to do. Yeah, no, we had a good chat yesterday. Things like this have to happen, guys. Things like this have to happen. Right? He was a little unhinged. And Todd Father came in and is like, you, Driftwood, you have to go eat something right now. You're hangry. You didn't listen to Stig's whole show. You took one line. You went back to digging ditches and not drinking water. Now your brain is dehydrated. You're all banged up. You gotta get hysterical. Hysterical. Edwin, it's a great place. We have a great time over here. You're in a good neighborhood. So anyway, that was it. Yeah. I mean, when someone is yelling at you and you just implant, yes, we started together, we will end together. Well, it's true though. It's like a married couple. What's the odd couple? What is the odd couple? We are the odd couple. We are the odd couple. Who is that? The two guys. Who are they? Who's the odd couple? The Devil and the Celebrant. There you go, Don Mickey. The Devil and the Celebrant. What's the Odd Couple? Who are they? Oscar and Felix. That's us. If you have not seen some of our past shows, we had some crazy shows up in here. Oscar and Felix. Yeah. Roland Hardy. I'm Felix. Yeah. I'm definitely Tindu. Tindu, pay attention, please. But you're Oscar and I'm Felix. Oh my God. Carmelo. You guys are great. See, 30 minutes on the topic, and then we go right to this. We have a good time over here. But here's what it is. You're all paying attention to the show. We still have each other's attention. No, seriously. If you're talking about apples and I'm talking about oranges, I lost you. You're conversating amongst yourself, which means you're not with me. Right, Gianni? Does that make sense? You like when I giggle? Gilligan this morning. So yeah, see, we're there. So 45 minutes, we're still connected. We're still interacting. Once we don't interact, I'm out. That's how you know. That's kind of how you know your show, you're keeping the attention of your crowd. You keep the attention of your crowd. Otherwise, they're not. Like when a content creator says, what would you like to talk about? What would you like to hear? Well, you fucking idiot. You have to ask them what they want to hear from you. They have to want to be with you first. You don't ask the crowd what they want to talk about because you might not be the guy that can deliver, or the girl, whatever. You're not the girl that can deliver the content. It doesn't matter what you talk about. You're just not entertaining. She just doesn't have it, or he doesn't have it. So you got to have it in order to capture your crowd. See, the topic is not the only thing. It's also your personality. This is what I'm learning. That's all. That's all. I'm just learning. Edwin's got the personality. You follow me? Just you're going to go in there. Edwin's going to make sure you hear him. Because if Edwin did not get the back and forth, Edwin would have left. You don't just talk to yourself. We're talking to people. Yes. Oh, no. Johnny, I'm talking about, if we're talking about skin cancer and you're talking about Cadillacs and Lincolns, we got a problem. This means that you can't. Right? Yes, of course you touch base. Of course you touch base on certain things. Gianni, here's a perfect example. Somebody in the chat asked you how Italy was, right? Because they haven't seen you since, right? So they ask you, Gianni, how was Italy? You give your answer. You talk a little bit, but then you come back to the topic. You did it today. Gianni, you're a perfect example of being in tune to the show host. Gabish? You're a perfect example this morning because you answered the question about Italy, one or two posts, and then you came back to the topic. You know, you said, well, Italy was good and I had a good time and the oranges tasted good and I saw Corleone, Sicily. But Stiggs, hey, did you ever do coke? Gianni. There's Gianni. Somebody asked him, how was Italy? Gianni says the oranges were good. I saw Corleone. Stiggs, did you ever do coke? He's right there with me. Gianni. Johnny's great. But he came back. He came back to the topic. I'm not laughing at me because I'll never laugh at myself because I don't find myself funny. If you laugh at yourself, you got a problem. If you laugh at you, if I make a joke and then I laugh at it, I'm a fucking idiot. Put me in the grave. It's over. I'm done, right? Let's just say I make a punchline or I make a post around that and I laugh at myself. Oh, help me. Get the straight jacket. Lock me in. Because when you laugh at yourself, you got a problem. When you see the reaction of others and they entertain the joke, you laugh. You're laughing at yourself. Laughing at yourself. It's like saying, I'm good. I'm really good. Yeah, I laugh at myself. I don't laugh at my jokes. I don't laugh at the things I say. I laugh at myself because I'm an idiot. That's a little different. I'm an idiot. So I laugh at myself for that, Gianni. Yes. Don Miku calls it multitasking. Yeah, it's all good. Which I absolutely love that everybody's in touch with each other. That's a nice thing. Like, Patty, how do you feel today? Nancy, how's the dog? Johnny, how was Italy? You do these things here and there, but then you bounce back to my topic, right, Courvoisier? How you feeling, Brian? Yeah, just like that. I laugh at myself all the time because I'm an idiot. I look at myself and I say, "What are you doing on a screen? You're an idiot. You look like a mama logera. What are you doing on the screen? You look like a mama logera. You have a limited vocabulary. You have no technical skills. You don't even know how to read, basically, and you're having a show, and you're a show host." I look at myself and I'm like, "Look at this mama logera. What is he doing? Is that really me?" And then I laugh at myself like that, you know. But happy birthday, Brian Courvoisier. Salute to you. Very nice to see you. Happy to see you on this birthday. It's a wonderful thing. September morn, we danced until the night became a brand new day. Two lovers playing scene from some romantic play. September morning. Oh, yeah. You would rewatch yourself? I got to be honest, I've never really rewatched myself. I have rewatched for quality because sometimes you had the internet problems, but I've never really watched a whole show of mine. Never. Edwin. Edwin, I haven't. Have you? I don't go back and watch. It's history. It's gone. Can't fix it. It's over. Gabish, can't fix it. It's over. Now, the line to say here would be, you know, you know, like, 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 um, 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 omit that. Pause. Be- before you say or like or pause. Silence is better than those three, whatever you call them. Exactly, Edwin. Right. Now, I can't say It's just, I can't. It's just irritating. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? No. What? Fill it in with silence. Just fill it in with silence. Yeah, silence is golden. Right, right. Koch was the worst. Edwin, you remember Mayor Ed Koch? I said this before on the show. This is general talk right now. Edwin, do you remember Mayor Koch? Um, who could watch Mayor Koch? Who could watch Mayor Koch say a speech? Who could watch him? Come watch him. Um, that's all he did. He was the worst, Mayor Koch. The best speaker was Clinton. Clinton was a smooth speaking guy. You don't have to like him. I'm just talking about the speaking skills. Clinton was a good speaker. Reagan was a good speaker. These guys were good speakers. If you go back in history, Mayor Koch was the worst. Who did? Koch had a great personality, but you couldn't. Who had a great personality? Koch? Couldn't watch him though. Koch had a great personality. Wow. See how opinions vary? I could not watch him. Gianni would never smoke a cigar. Wow, I'm talking about history. Clinton could speak. You don't have to like him, but he could speak. Forget about liking, not liking. That's immaterial. Oh, he was the worst. Horrendous. Yep. I don't know who you meant, Edwin. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah. LaGuardia. Yep. Wonderful. Wonderful, Edwin. Edwin, you have so much to add. You have so much to add to this YouTube space. It's amazing. You really, really do. You're a pleasure to have around, Edwin. I got to tell you. You really add some good vibes, some good flavors to this stuff. You really do. LaGuardia was the best? I don't know. I didn't like Giuliani for other reasons, but he did clean up the city. But I kind of like the dirty city. Remember, I was a subway kid. We jumped on the train over here. We were watching peep shows at 14, 13 years old. We would go to the peep shows. We would jump on a train. Where would we jump on that train? Jersey City, I think. We would get over to Jersey City, I believe, jump on the train, head over to 42nd Street, and all the peep shows. Oh my God, what a mess. But it's what we knew. We ran all over the city. Now, the older fellas from our neighborhood knew people in the city. And they said, go to Goldfingers, go to here, go there, go to this place, go to that place, right? And they would know we were out there. I'm not a fan of him at all. I'm only talking about he cleaned up the city for the regular folks, Gianni. You know what I mean. Gabish. Hello there. Hello there, Corner Clubhouse. Yeah, 42nd Street was something. So, Patty, we used to go from Belleville. Get over to Jersey City, jump on the PATH train. It was a PATH train, it was called. Yes. Jump over there, end up on 42nd Street, 13 years old in the train. Hello there. Good morning. Defense Station Media. Good morning. We would jump on the train, 12, 13 years old, from Belleville, get over to Jersey City, jump on the PATH train, get into Manhattan, go right to 42nd Street, peep shows and filthy hoers all over the place. We started this stuff at 12 years old. And we were coming back. It was probably $1 to get over there. Now the ferry's $21. But anyway, that was life once upon a time. Yes. And did you have traffic when you got down here? You had a jumper down there this morning at 23 stories. Did you have traffic when you got down to work? I just mentioned a little while ago we had a jumper, 23 stories. Yes. All right, guys. Well, that was it for this morning. No traffic. Okay. You had a jumper 2 blocks from your building. Good, good, good. Nice. Good for you. Excellent. Yes, of course. Right, right. Well, we went into Manhattan, Johnny. Peep shows and shit. We did all of that garbage. We had a fun time. Anyway, all right, I'm banging out, guys. It's time for me to rock and roll. I got to get ready for an 8 o'clock meeting, a 9 o'clock meeting, 11:30 meeting. I got meetings all day today. I got 3 different shirts I got to wear today. Edwin, you still here? Tons of traffic on 80. Oh, well, the world opened back up. Everybody's back. Teachers are commuting. People are around. Things are happening again. Yeah, I say it all the time. I don't go into meetings with a short sleeve shirt on because all these tattoos, my inebriated indiscretions led me to tattoos all over my body. So I don't go to any meetings with a short sleeve shirt on ever because I'm the focal point of a lot of meetings. It's me delivering stuff. So Edwin, Always a long sleeve shirt on. I never show my tattoos in a meeting. I said this many, many times before. I don't want to repeat myself, but I'm just saying I got 3 or 4 meetings today and I got to wear a long sleeve shirt because I don't have to, but I could be Ani Mala and say, screw you, I got tattoos. This is me. No, you got to be gentlemanly. You got to wear long sleeves. And I tell my son, Thomas, no tattoos down here. Take it from your dad. No tattoos down. Yeah, I don't feel funny. I feel funny in a short sleeve shirt to begin with. Right. But more so with the tattoos. I always have long sleeves on. So that's me. Maybe I'm a throwback from the old days. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old. Maybe I am old. But yeah, I can't go in there and give. I'm dictating a meeting for the whole company, president, vice president, and me. Having discussions. I can't. You can't do it. Just can't do it. An hour. Yeah, I'm not looking to do anything. Defense Station Media. I'm looking to just have a good time. It can be 40 minutes. It can be 30 minutes. I'm not. I don't have any goals. Defense Station. Gabish. If they find me, they find me. If they don't, they don't. Gabish. Yeah, I just don't think it's a good look for me. Edwin. I just don't think it's right. Well, I'm 54, and the cardiologist called me in yesterday, and I got a couple of things going on. Maybe I shouldn't discuss, but I got a couple of things going on now, so I gotta. Uh, but my weight is not as bad as I thought it was. I'm 225, 5'10", or 5'11". Is that bad? I'm 225. It's all in my bonds. It's all in my bonzette. 225, 5'11". Is that bad? But it's not that. I got problem in my lungs now, so I have what the hell did they call it? What the hell did they call it? High pressure? High pressure in my lungs? High pressure? Is that something? Not blood pressure, lung pressure. What is it? No, I don't have COPD. No, no, no. My lung pressure is 24, which is high. Lung pressure? And it's apparently from COVID, from when I had COVID. The heart is no real changes in the heart. Uh, the heart is pretty good. I have three. Well, listen, I'm not going to say pretty good. I have three of my 4 valves are leaking. But it didn't get extremely worse, so we're okay, which is good. But I developed lung pressure, whatever the hell they call it. But not alarming. They saw it in my echo. They saw it in my echo, Patty. So in my echo, they saw my lung pressure with the ultrasound. The problem is my lung pressure went from 14 to 24 from my last echo. So it may in fact be COVID related. I may have damage from when I had COVID. Or I'm just fucking fat and out of shape. I think it's COVID. That's what they said. They could possibly be damaged from COVID. Terrible. I don't get winded pretty bad. I'm all right, but yeah, Don, we start dying when we're born. I had an EKG. My EKG was perfect yesterday. My EKG was perfect. My blood pressure's perfect. 120 over 80. I can't ask for more than that. My cholesterol is up a little bit, so I got to take some cholesterol meds. I take my pressure meds. I should be okay. I'm going for a stress test, not a nuclear stress test, a regular stress test. The only new development is my lung pressure, which can suck, and it's from COVID. I can't imagine if I still smoked. I can't imagine smoking a Marlboro Red right now. You kill yourself. You kill yourself with cigarettes. Yeah. You're dyslexic. Yeah. All right, I'm banging out, guys. All right, I'm banging out. I'm gonna go with a little song here. So the topic today was looking to you see the eyes connect, and that's what happened. So I'll be fine. I'm not going anywhere. But then again, any one of us could have a massive heart attack out of nowhere. The cigarettes did not kill me. I never had an issue from cigarettes. I smoked Marlboro Red for 20 years and I never had a problem. Never had a problem. I could light a cigarette right now and not have a problem. So I don't know. I don't know. But I could see it on the people that smoke. I could hear it in their voices. I could see it in their skin. It definitely does something. Yeah, just keep an eye on things. That's what they told me. So I'm trying. Yeah. 225 is heavy. I'm fat. I'm obese. 225, 5'11. I'm fat. I'm a fat senior American Italian male. This is par for the course, so to speak, however that term goes. I'm par for the course. I'm not middle aged. Middle age is 37. I'm not middle aged. I'm approaching senior, 55 and over years. Don't get it twisted. 50 is not middle age, 37 is. People are so fucking nuts. They think 50 is middle age. That's not true. 50 is not middle age. 37 is middle age. Well, let's ask the Googles. Let's go with the Googles real quick before I leave. Hold on, hold on. What is considered middle age? Hello, Google. What is considered middle aged?
According to Britannica, though the age period that defines middle age is somewhat arbitrary, differing greatly from person to person, it is generally defined as being between the ages of 40 and 60.
Middle age is 30s or 40s?
According to Britannica, though the age period
Fuck
that
you.
defines middle age is somewhat arbitrary, differing greatly from person to person, it is generally defined as being between the ages of 40 and 60.
I'll give you 40. Okay, I'll give you 40. I'll give you 40. All right, I'm going with 40. I'm not going any more than that 60. Oh, bots. 50s is not middle age. Edwin, what do you know that's living to 100? How do you consider 50 middle age? They're not living to 100. Middle age is 37. That's a fact. The highest I'll go is 40. How many do you know? Yeah, 60 is elderly, 100%. 60 is 100% elderly. You can't consider me approaching 55 middle age. I'm in the fourth quarter. There's no doubt about it. And that's okay. I speak reality. It's not doom and gloom. It's just real. I'm not afraid of that. It's real. It's real. I speak real talk. It's not a doom and gloom type of thing, but really, the next step is checking out. But that's okay. It's a sacrament. Edwin, right? The last rites are a sacrament, correct? We have to make that last sacrament. Average lifespan in America divided by half. It's very simple. I'm going with 37, between 37 and 40. Not 54 middle age. I don't look fat. I don't know. 225, 5'11. That's me. With a bad heart. 225, 5'11 with a bad heart. And I like to eat pizza. What can I tell you? I got to go, guys. I'm going out with a song here. We can still talk while the song is on. It really sucks how fast the years fly by. Yes, that's why you don't want to do time. You want to live time, right? Let's just Google. Hey, I'm wondering, what weight should I? Oh God. Oh God. Uh-oh. Hold on. What weight should you be if your height is 5'11"?
Here is information from Healthify Me.
What? 189 pounds. I gotta go, guys. I'm out. Ciao for now. I'm actually not going out with a song. I got to take a work call. So I want to thank you all for stopping by. It was a pleasure having each and every one of you with me today. Have yourselves a blessed day. Thank you all for stopping in. Ciao for now.